Hi BIM learners, welcome to BIMmodeler.com. In this video tutorial, we're going to see the guide grid options. How do we use it in the sheet? We'll be discussing that. Do share it with your learning friends if they need it. And we are discussing all the tools in Revit one by one. What are the small options available in tiny corners. So we are discussing all those things. You share it with our channel, with the learning friends, and like it, and do hype them if you think that we need to be shown to the others. We also have a lot of parametric tutorials about Revit families. Check out the playlist. And coming back to the session, like guide grid, if you used it, you just say in the command we used it, and it is very how it is helped in your project as well. Guide grid, if you have it in your project, in your standard as well, in your template also you can have it. For example, 25 millimeter guide grid, square, you can say, and 50 millimeter you can keep, and preparing this, and you can have it in your project, and in the template file as well. So the next project will be easy for you to align them and keep it ready when you starting the project. So this guide grid, I'm aligning them using the grid like this, and once you are making the grids ready, and you will be able to see them in the workspace like this, and use the points, grip points, to move it. And there is no align option that which can help us to do it unless you pick this first point. I like to have the first point here. I'm selecting it and moving approximately to this point and to the top as well. So why do we do this? So you know that when you are having hundreds of drawings, and you may have to align them, all the floor plans, or even all the elevation drawings if you're creating for all the rooms, and you may be knowing that if you're printing all those as in PDF, all the floor plans need to be aligned neatly in a proper positions. We used to tend to pick and drop and place them, the plan views and section views, wherever we need it. It shouldn't be. So we have to organize in a manner that always all the views will be aligned in a particular place, start with a particular place. In AutoCAD, what we do is we draw a line, one line from one place, the other line from, we find a point and we place it. So if you are doing the same thing in Revit, it's wrong. So you have to use the grid that is available with the Revit by default. So we align them, which is ready. Now we can go ahead and pick the plan that we needed and drag it and put it inside your view, that wherever you need it. So the other thing is that when you select the viewport or the views, you can use the move command, and you will be able to see that the points that you wanted to pick it up, and you can take, I'm taking the grid as a common point, and I can place it wherever I need, nearby places that I like to place it. I like to place it in this corner. So let's try one more time. Pick this, and we have the corner here. Take this, and you can see that our guide grid positioning is here, so we can place it like in this place. So with this, our grids are overlapping. We can stretch the points. It's not a matter. So we have experience. We just need to explaining the grids. And going with the another purpose is that we can go ahead and create a new sheet as well. In the same sheet, we can use the same grid. In the property, you can see that the guide grid is available. You can go ahead and use the same grid. So the same position will be explained. The important thing here is that tab that and select it once. So this grid is fixed. You make sure that it is pinned. Nobody moves it from the sheet, and it remains in the same place once it started placing the grids. So the same way, you can go ahead and drag your next view and make sure the scale it is properly done, and it's 1:50 for the other view. I can stretch, and you know the grid position, so it is here, the grid 1 and 2 is here, and I can go ahead and move it here. And we have to remember the square that we placed, so make sure that you remember the position that you placed it on the other grid. So you can go ahead and move it to that grid like this. So once it is okay, you have done it, you can go back, and it's not going to print, but anyway, so if it disturbs, you can turn it off, your both views, and so that it won't be visible. So this is grids, 25mm grids. If you need different grid sizes, you can create your, again, go back to the view tab, and under the sheet composition, you can create another guide grid, which is 50mm square. And the grid will be placed, and as I said, we have to align them in the view, and you can then you will be able to hide it once. If it is not needed, you can hide it once it is done. 50mm. So you can stretch and make sure that is aligned properly in the proper positions, and you can use them in the sheets. I hope this tutorial helped you, and visit bimmodeler.com and see if you can find any families or the exercise files related to the tutorials we have, which is listed there. BIM Dynamo scripts also there in our bimmodeler.com. Do visit and log in and download the files you needed. We also do BIM modeling services for architect and engineering companies, MEP engineering companies. Do refer us if you need any BIM services from us. Thank you so much. See you on the next tutorial. Bye-bye.